Central Bank Governor Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe says that he expects to complete the restructuring process for commercial and bilateral lenders in 6 months once the IMF bailout package is unlocked. Addressing an event in Colombo today, the central bank governor said the country's inflation would ease at a faster pace this year, adding that he expects inflation to reach single-digit level by year-end. He added that the central bank is aiming to bring down interest rates in line with inflation expectations and that the process would be fast-tracked once the IMF program is unlocked.
Economic Outlook 2023, organized by the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce, was held in Colombo this morning under the patronage of Central Bank Governor Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe.
If we did not implement tight monetary policies in terms of tightening monetary conditions and raising interest rates to current levels, we could have ended up the growth negative double digits, and we could have ended inflation over 100% or hyperinflation. It is not that central bank monetary policy contract the economy. Central bank monetary policy basically help minimize the damage, both inflation and growth. I would expect the even growth this year will end up contracting about close to 7% compared to 8.7% that IMF predicted, and some others had even more negative contraction. Because we see some gradual recovery of the activities as a result of the policies that we implemented so far. The worst is, in my view, is over, and we are seeing some bottoming out of the economy in terms of growth and also in terms of inflation. Disinflation already started. From September onwards, continuously 3 months, we are seeing the disinflation process continuous. So what are the things that we need to achieve in the immediate short term is to get the IMF funding program unlocked so that we get some relief in terms of balance of payment. So once we get that, we'll probably be able to address one part of immediate foreign exchange constraint that we all are experiencing. This is why what is first important part is to unlock some foreign exchange inflows in terms of IMF funding and other supplementary inflows so that we can ease that part, and so that there will be a lot more availability in terms of foreign exchange for economic activities to continue under normal circumstances. For that to happen, obviously we all know is financing assurance from bilateral partner is quite crucial. This month we have made a good progress. You all know in public domain, India has already given a clear support in terms of debt restructuring. And we have made good progress in terms of both other bilateral partners, both Paris Club and China. We have a lot of progress made, and it's the process of bilateral creditors giving assurance to the IMF. It's between the creditors and the IMF. That's the first step. India has done that. We hope that other two partners, Paris Club and China also, we have a lot of communication and exchange of letters that most probably will complete soon. So that will certainly unlock the IMF funding arrangement. And the next one is to restore debt sustainability, the ability for the government to meet the service obligations on a relief basis. First, assurance is from the bilateral creditors, so they will ensure they will provide Sri Lanka medium to long-term relief from their side. And then we start negotiating, discussing with private commercial creditors how they can provide us relief. That is only after the IMF program is unlocked. And in the next process is to complete debt restructuring process within about another 6 months' time, so that should be able to finalize all the debt exchange, debt restructuring terms with bilateral and the commercial creditors, depending on progress on negotiation, and how we can deal with the domestic debt, what kind of treatment we need to imply. That is too early for us to discuss all this because it's a process we will start after we get financing assurance. We are confident that inflation will be single digit by end of this year because there's a very strong favorable base effect will be kicking from April, May, June, July, September onwards. That will certainly help inflation deceleration path much faster. Our expectation and our prediction certainly will help us to bring down the interest rates also in line with inflation path, and that will be accelerated once we clear the domestic debt restructuring parameters.